Hi, thank you for pressing play and joining me today. We are going to be doing a mat workout and we're going to have our Pilates circle. So it's going to be really a great way to engage our core a little bit deeper with this awesome prop. I really like it. So let's go ahead and get started. Before you head to your mat, are you a subscriber? Click that subscribe button and share this with a friend and let's work out together. Okay, here we are. Let's start off with a seated spine stretch. So I'm seated tall and my legs are straight. They're a little bit wider than my mat. And I've got my magic circle straight out in front of me. Because of hamstring tightness, you may need to bend your knees a little bit. That would be fine. But I want to feel my sit bones under me. And I want to be right on top of the sit bone so that my spine is tall. I'm going to get a fresh inhale. And then as I exhale, I'm going to hollow my belly, pull the belly back as I press down into the ring. Inhale and lift to straight spine. Come back up on top of the sit bones. We exhale, we hollow, we slide off of the sit bones, press into the magic circle. I'm also reaching my legs away to a strong point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, hollow and contract those deep abdominals. Inhale, tall. Exhale, reach. It's as if a big belt is tied around our waist, pulling our belly button back towards our spine. And let's do one more. It's a deep abdominal engagement. And release. Great work. Okay, so I'm going to bring my legs in a little closer. I'm going to soften my knees. I'm going to bring one of the pads to my sternum. And then I'm going to hug the magic circle like I'm hugging a tree. I'm going to start off with an inhale. My spine's almost upright. I'm going to exhale and pull the belly button back, finding that C curve and hugging the circle into my front side. I can release up a little bit and then exhale to draw into the circle. And I like how the circle literally gives me the shape to create with my deep abs here. I can inhale to lift, exhale, deflate the belly, melt the shoulders, deeply engage the abdominals as I roll back. So it's up to you how far you roll back. You just want to make sure that those abs are really contracting and sinking down as you roll. We inhale for the lift and we exhale all the air out. And let's do one more. I'm feeling some deep core engagement. I hope you are too. Fantastic. So we're going to take the circle and we're just going to sweep over to one side. I like to tap the floor, lift, tap the floor on the other side. So we're going into an oblique twist. We're keeping the hollow belly and that C-curve spine as we switch side to side. Could be a little tap. It could be a figure 8 shape, a little more elaborate, a little bigger. It's up to you, whatever sounds good to you. If you are more of a beginner, I think a gentle tap side to side would be maybe best. A little more control, a little smaller range of motion. If you have been with us for a long time working out with Pilates and you've got a little more ab strength built up, big circles are fun. Awesome work. And we bring it in. Whew. Great, so we're gonna go into one more oblique exercise. That was our oblique warm-up. I'm gonna bring the circle to my inner thighs, just above my knees, or actually maybe just below my knees, almost at the knee crease. And I'm gonna bring my feet together so I can squeeze my legs together and change the shape of the circle. I'm going to just try to do it with very little arm support, but my arms are here to assist. I'm gonna lean, lift up one hip, lay my thigh down on the mat here, and feel the oblique squeeze right here. Whoa, good. And then I can squeeze the ring. Release, roll to the other side. squeeze the ring. Good, and we always have our hands there to add a little assistance if we need it. Rolling side to side, big oblique squeeze right there. Good, rolling through, squeeze. Oh my gosh, we cannot do too many of these because they are really, really challenging. You can always bring the arms down and add a little support, especially if your hip flexors are feeling a little bit fatigued at this point. And back to center and release. Let's go ahead and roll ourselves all the way down. So just holding the ring out front, we deflate the belly, we lay the spine down, all the way out. Ring can go up overhead and it should feel really nice to just do a long stretch here. Okay, we're gonna bring the knees wide and place the circle just above our knees and then squeeze in a bit. So the shape of the circle is going to change to be an oval. We keep a little tension there and we're ready for some bridging. A nice inhale to start. Exhaling, deflate the tummy, lift the pubic bone, start to peel your low spine up to a bridge. Good. Up in the bridge here, we do have our abs engaged and we've got our glutes engaged and tucked. Let's find a little pulse in on that ring. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep thinking about the tuck. Keep thinking about hollowing out the belly. There's a lot going on here. So we have the back of neck long, shoulders are nice and heavy. I'm thinking about all the work being below my belly button. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna lay the spine back down. Slowly releasing all the way to neutral. Let's grab the ring, slide your legs in, and now the ring's gonna be on the outside. So I'm gonna have my legs a little wider than normal here, a little wider than hip distance apart, so that I can press out into the ring. A fresh inhale in neutral spine. Exhale to sink the belly button, tip the pubic bone up, and start to peel the spine up to lift it. Good, here at the top, I'm pressing out into the ring. Out, out, out. Great work. Good, again, keep thinking about tucking. Keep thinking about hollowing out the tummy. The back of neck is long, shoulders heavy. Yes. Working the abductor muscles, abductors, outer part of the thigh, outer glutes. Great work. And we're gonna hold and roll the spine back down. Stretch the spine nice and long as you release. Fantastic work. Okay, let's take the ring out. We're gonna do just a quick hamstring stretch, lengthening the back of the legs after our bridge work. So I can hold on the ring and just press my heel up and actually dip my toes down towards me just a little bit. And that is a great way to stretch the back of the leg. Good, one more big breath here. And let's switch out legs. Breathing through stretches are a great way to just keep yourself focused and make sure you're really working at lengthening. Good, so heel up, toes down, big inhale. So on the exhale, where I like to put a little more effort into stretching the leg to straight. Okay, great work. From here, we're gonna take the circle and place it behind our head or behind our neck. I'm going to have the pad right at the lower part of my head above my neck, and I'm gonna have my palms pressing up and away. So this upper body shape is going to all move together. Stay stationary. I don't want my shoulders and neck to change position. I want my abdominal curl to come from my ribs curling up and my abdominals contracting. So I'm going to inhale to lower, and I'm going to exhale to peel ribs up and sink the abs. Release back down. I want to maintain the space I have between my chin and my chest for my curl up. And I am curling up to the point where I can see what's going on with my abs. I can see if I'm maintaining neutral spine. I can see if my belly is sinking rather than rising. And I'm going to add a little twist to this. Twist and opposite knee to elbow. Good. We try to keep the nice long neck and the shoulders nice and low. Just maintain the position that this ring assists us in staying in. It's a really great posture for doing an abdominal curl. One more each way. We exhale all the air out as we come up. And release down. I'm going to take the ring out and rock myself up to seated. From here, we're going to go into rolling like a ball. So I'm going to place the pads of my feet on one of the pads of the magic circle. And then I'm going to hover my feet up and try to create a little bit of a ball shape. So that means spinal flexion and hugging in nice and tight here. So I'm going to start off with a breath in, and then I'm going to roll back. Ideally, I'm going to roll right back up to my balance here without my feet touching. Good, we get a fresh breath. Exhale to roll. So we can play with a few of these here. Ideally, we find balance at the top with deep core engagement. Before our next roll, we try to keep the legs tucked in nice and close. And then we're going to add on. We're going to roll down and stretch our legs out over our head. Exhale, roll. Stretch those legs out. Our weight is over our shoulders. We tuck back in and lift back up. So the reaching the legs out is optional, but it is a way to kind of advance the move into a rollover. And then we have one more advancement after we roll over and then tuck back in. Coming up to our balance position, we can reach out to a teaser pose. We can combine all three of these moves together. So we tuck, roll, extend, tuck, lift to teaser. And last one here, tuck, roll, reach, tuck, up to teaser, melt those shoulders, engage those deep abs. Fantastic work. Bring it all down. Whew. There we have it, our magic circle, deep abdominal workout. Thanks so much for being here. Take care and be well.
bringing you more creative content.